You ever get that feeling when someone's talking to you and something just feels off? Like they're saying all the right words, their story makes sense, but there's this little voice in the back of your head going, "Yeah, I don't believe you." And the crazy part? You're usually right. Most people think this is just intuition or a gut feeling, but there's actually way more going on. Your brain is picking up on things you don't even consciously notice. And if you're someone who can always tell when people are lying, you're catching details that most people completely miss. So let's talk about what's actually happening. The first type of person who can spot a liar is the baseline reader. And most people don't even realize they're doing this. When you first meet someone or when you know someone well, your brain creates this mental snapshot of how they normally act, how they talk, how they move their hands, how much eye contact they make. All of it gets stored without you even thinking about it. So when that person lies, even if it's a small lie, something shifts. Maybe they suddenly talk faster. Maybe their hands go still when they're usually animated. Maybe they make too much eye contact when they normally look away. You might not consciously catch it, but something in your head flags it immediately. And that's when you get that feeling, that something's not right here alarm. You can't always explain what gave it away, but you know something changed. And that change is the tell. The second type is the inconsistency detector. These people track details without even trying. Like someone's telling you a story and they say they were at the coffee shop on Tuesday. Then 10 minutes later, they mention being at the gym that same morning. Most people won't catch that, but your brain already filed both of those away and immediately spotted the problem. It's like you're running a constant fact check without meaning to. And when things don't add up, even small things, it bugs you. It's not that you're trying to catch people. Your brain just organizes information automatically. And when the pieces don't fit, you can't ignore it. So you start asking questions. And that's usually when the whole story starts falling apart. Because people who lie don't expect anyone to be paying that close attention. The third type is the gut feeling truster. This one's different because it's less about thinking and more about sensing. These are people who just know. They can't tell you why, they can't point to one specific thing, but their body is telling them something's wrong. Maybe their stomach tightens, maybe they feel uncomfortable, maybe the vibe is just off, and they've learned to listen to that feeling because it's been right way too many times. And here's the thing, science actually backs this up. Your subconscious processes 11 million pieces of information every second. Your conscious mind? Only 40. So when you get that gut feeling someone's lying, it's not some weird sixth sense. It's your subconscious picking up on patterns, tiny facial movements, shifts in tone, body language, all of it, and then sending you a warning. Your conscious brain just feels it as, this doesn't sit right. And most of the time, that feeling is dead on. Now here's what people don't really talk about. Being able to tell when someone's lying isn't always great. Sometimes it's just tiring, because once you start noticing it, you can't turn it off. You pick up on little lies constantly. The coworker saying they're fine when they're clearly not. The friend making up an excuse to bail on plans. The family member hiding something. And you're sitting there knowing the truth, while everyone else believes whatever they're hearing. And the frustrating part? You can't always say anything, because how do you tell someone, "I just know you're lying," without sounding crazy or like you're accusing them? So a lot of times you just sit there and say nothing, and that gets pretty lonely, like you're watching a different movie than everyone else. But here's the real deal. If you're someone who picks up on lies easily, it means you notice things other people walk right past. You're processing information on levels most people aren't even aware of. And yeah, sometimes that means seeing things you'd rather not see, but it also means you're protecting yourself.